footsteps of our hero and travel to the mysterious world of Enroth. War is never ending here, and the hatred between factions will soon lead to a violent eruption. The demons of Eofol, the Sylvan Elves of Avli, and the Necromancers of Deya. On the Arathia plain in the center of the continent, Catherine's father, Griffinheart, led an army for many years and established a great kingdom for humankind. Combining military strength and cunning diplomacy, the country maintained peace along its border. When she grew up, Catherine left her hometown to be wedded on the continent of Enroth. Many years later, the old king was slain in an evil conspiracy, and crisis arose once more. Erathia was invaded by evil forces, and the capital Stedwick fell to their armies.
Well, hello.
After discovering the death of her father, Catherine immediately set sail to return to Erathia. By her rights as queen, she convened her warriors and began the War of Restoration to rebuild her homeland.
Alright, hello everybody. This is Nox.
We have been ravaged by the storm, and we need to make some repairs.
And welcome to a new Might and Magic game.
Yes, Your Majesty. Someone approaches. Who goes there?
Your Majesty! Oh, I'm so glad to have found you. We've been expecting you.
We've got fairies. Fairies on board.
What is a fairy of Avli doing here? Is the Gold Dragon Queen alright?
Can't say that I've played Might and Magic, but this looked pretty good, so I had to check it out. Absolutely had to. Because I do believe that this is an RTS.
I returned to investigate my father's death.
I do have one ready to play if this is not, though.
My intuition tells me that the real...
Unless this is it, in which case this is the one that I have ready.
The Nyon army attacked Arathia through tunnels. Arathians were still in disarray after the death of your father.
They're definitely going big, though. This is a pretty big expose. Copy. So we've got a lot of stuff going on.
Rallied the army, but weren't able to defend Stedwick and haven't been heard of since. I hope you have a strong enough force.
And I will recruit more soldiers on the way. Will you join us?
Of course. I will lead the way.
Alright, I think we're in it now. So we've got a new character?
Tell the knights we are leaving.
And now we've got a Cavalier.
Don't forget to tell the Marksmen that are on guard duty.
And we have Marksman.
Let's go.
So we advance to this first area. Nice stained glass.
My heroic Cavaliers, charge and destroy our enemies.
So not too bad here.
Use spells in combat to defeat enemies more efficiently. Casting spells consumes mana. Now, try using Magic Arrow to attack the enemy.
Okay, that made that pretty easy. Oh, whoops, I just nuked those guys. Not bad,
Your
not
Majesty,
bad.
The marksmen say there is a castle up ahead which was once guarded by Arathia's soldiers. But the soldiers are gone now, and only beasts live there.
Gather our forces. We will retake the castle and make it a forward outpost.
So now we've got an outpost to take.
Your Majesty, look! Here are some of our lost troops, and they're in trouble.
Forward. Go to the aid of our kinsmen.
Alright.
Follow me to victory!
So we're here now.
Out!
We've got a full attack happening and a boss. So let's hit him with that big old explosion magic.
Your Majesty, we've found you at last.
You've
Monks.
arrived just in time. Battle is
I like
upon us.
monks. Monks are pretty cool.
Follow me to victory!
I do like that the monks can heal. There we go.
It was a tough battle, but the monks saved the day. Without them, everything
All
would
right.
have been lost.
To heal our soldiers is my moral duty. Your Majesty flatters me.
Did they just turn off the voice acting? Perhaps that means we're
The
ready.
Queen successfully recaptured her first city. The first step of many to reclaim her throne.
Of course, there was an update. But that was the tutorial. Let's see how the intro goes. So yes, Might and Magic Heroes Era of Chaos. We'll continue as a guest. We're not too worried about logging in yet. So we have Guild Adventures.
We will save Arathia and its people, starting from here.
Your Majesty, our enemies are strong. We need more troops. Take a chance at the altar. Diamonds can be used to recruit stronger unit. It's free of charge this time.
So we got a monk.
Tap World to unlock a new event. Tap the destination.
Yeah, see,
and the
now
Queen will move there.
that we know how to play, we're going into the intro of the game.
Test the power of your new
They're just kind of showing off everything, you know, the gotcha, all that. So we go for the full attack here. We have our monks, we have our cavaliers, and we have our archers. And we know how to win. And we win. The victory screen is very jarring. I'm not sure that I like how it just goes from game to win. There's no transition.
Tap the units button. Choose a unit. Tap this equipment. Tap upgrade. Try again. Well done. Try to upgrade. Oops. We're missing an up. I know a place where we can. Right here.
I
This talking
see.
tree has lots.
So-
Try your luck.
I went through that rather quickly because that is a gear-based upgrade system. It's very common in games where you level up this gear with this item, and then if you don't have this item, here's the level you can get it at, which is what we're experiencing right here. And they've done a fine job of melding that system into the story itself. So now we're going to go and we're going to try and claim that item by beating this level. It is a tutorial stage, so I don't see any problem with us actually clearing that. Oh, that's not an attack, that's a buff. I should have read that. That was totally my fault. So we just lost that group. So we're gonna buff these guys and nuke these guys for the win. We still got 3 stars though. Less than 3 units died? I don't think that that's true. But I'll take it.
Let's go back. All right.
So now we upgrade because we got the items that we needed. And of course we upgrade our gear here.
Results. Now you can upgrade this unit.
And now we upgrade the unit.
Let's find a new battle to test the strength of the upgraded unit. Your Majesty, we found a castle by the river.
No one can stop us from returning this castle to its rightful owner.
Yes, Your Majesty. Take this castle and head to the new area.
Okay, so this is
Teach
going to
the
be
defenders
pretty
here a
simple, I
lesson.
think. Pretty straightforward. let's jump in and check this castle out, guys. I believe that was pretty slow. Is this a cutscene of some kind? So we're going to jump into the full attack here. This time I'm not going to mess up. We're going to buff our regular Slayer guys. And then we're going to drop that. That went so much better. My skills hadn't even recharged. So we've got that done.
Your Majesty, the enemies are fleeing.
Time is of the essence. Prepare the ships now and let the enemies go.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I don't know why we need
enough
boats.
stars to open the treasure chest.
Oh, but we do
Let's
get
upgrade
this.
the next unit. The pikemen are ready. Put them on the battle list. Summon them.
Pikemen. Well, we have pikemen now. Pretty cool. So, stun your enemies.
Here
Okay.
are some experience potions. Use potions to gain unit experience. Newly added units must be upgraded to become more. Tap the unit card. Tap to upgrade. Give all the experience you can. Make best use of the pikemen by deploying them are carried out here. Deploy the pikemen here.
Okay.
After deploying your lineup, it's time
So we have a
ready to
unit
set
formation. I
forth.
do like that very much.
Your Majesty, the ships are ready. Shall we board them now?
We have stayed here too long. My kingdom and its people are waiting for me. Proceed to Erathia.
Board the ships! We sail for Erathia! Long live the Queen!
We will save Erathia. My sword will cut down
was a
anyone
little bit
who
awkward.
stands in our way. Set sail!
But that's okay. They have a lot of coming soon areas. But that's okay. Let's jump
Your
in.
Majesty, we have landed on the southern beaches of Erathia. We can see no traces of the enemy in the area.
It's good to be home. Now it's time to reclaim my kingdom.
Your forces are ready, Your Majesty. Shall we proceed?
Okay. So let's jump in here. We've unlocked a new
Forces
chapter.
are ready. Let's proceed.
They want us to proceed, so we're still technically in the tutorial.
Let's take a look at the enemy's lineup. We can use the knight's charging power to attack the enemy from the rear. If there are no enemies straight, ready for combat.
Okay, so if there's no enemy straight ahead, let's see what happens. Rather than let them explain it, which would have been the easier thing to do, I know, but no. I kind of really want to see how this goes. Okay, so they'll attack the last unit. So if we buff these guys, and then hit these guys like this, the pikemen take care of that, and the knights take care of the last ones.
Your Majesty, we found a magic shrine in the jungle.
Lead the way. We may find something inside.
A phoenix is blocking our way. Tap the battle button.
And now we
Drive it away
we
quickly.
fight a guardian. We do not change our alignment here, so that's okay. A firebird. Okay, so let's hit it with a full attack. I think we can level up all of our units at once here. And then hit this phoenix. Oh yeah, easy, easy. But they want it to be easy. It's still the very beginning. We aren't expected to lose.
Enter the magic shrine to take a look.
It's a spell scroll that can be used to cast a spell you don't know.
Okay, so this is how you learn new spells.
Test the power of the new spells.
And now we...
Tap the battle button.
Oh, now we have another battle. And of course, we just jump right in. Ah, this could be a problem for us with the new spell. Oh, nice. So we get a whole row of spells,
Blizzard
maybe.
must be used at critical moments.
So Blizzard is a very expensive spell.
Select the spell you just learned. Make ice and snow fall
Follow
on
me
the enemy.
to victory!
That was a ton of damage. And we won before I could even cast another spell. Fantastic, though. Are we in control? I believe we're in control. So let's jump back into town and see what's see what's happening here. There's a chat. We've got some mail. Yeah, we'll take that, sure. We have some units to look at. Let's look at our Cavaliers. So they have some upgrades available. So we're going to redo... Oh, we can sweep. Okay, so we got enough of that material. We actually got plenty of it. So now we can upgrade this unit to green. Cavalier's maxed out. So everything is green. Okay, there we go. So we're doing pretty good now. There we go, get some upgrades going here. Upgrade the unit, of course. Level them up to 7. So now all of our guys are as strong as they can be, which is perfect. And we go to our missions. Do a ton of those. Okay, so now we go to the altar. So we can purchase one right now. We're going to hold off on that one. But we do have 300 for a single. So let's do a single draw here and see what we get out of it. We get a 2-star Swordsman. Okay. So let's check that Swordsman out. Get him totally upgraded. Level him up to 7 to match everyone else. Go to our unit formation, see if we can add... Oh no, we have to be level 9. That's okay though. And so now we just have a bunch of rewards that we can receive. And we get our sign-in bonus. They are really setting us up with some rewards here. I do believe, too, that if we go back to the altar, yep, we can do a 10 purchase of whatever this is. Oh, it's material. And also pieces of characters. That's fantastic. That helps us out quite a bit. And you can level yourself up cool. Okay. And of course we get all kinds of stuff for leveling up. So let's do another mission with our new and improved army. Yeah, we're gonna jump in like this, I think. Not the best. Sorry about that, locked my phone there for a second. So, back in it. Looked like we did not die. And we completely trashed these guys too. But we're going to do another mission because that one was just awful. We won that in 19 seconds though. So we found gold. I'm just making all kinds of mistakes. There we go. So now they're going to show us about upgrading our gold. Ah, I see. This was something that I hadn't noticed. What an interesting thing. So we weren't even really running that at full power. And it doesn't show up red like we have something that we can upgrade. And the upgrades do seem pretty important. Ah, I see. I didn't even have to do all that. So that was actually quite a bit of power for a swordsman there. So now we're fighting for the magic well. Same kind of setup, so we're just going to jump right in and fight. Okay. So this is the wood elf. And in we go. So immediately the first thing that I want to do is take out as many of those guys as I can. And buff our archers, because they're in the most trouble. There we go. And we win. So, of course, having your units totally maxed out in the beginning of the game. And that boosts our level. And if we do another fight, I mean, that's a reward, so why not? I'm not even going to look at the enemy formation this time, though. We're just going to go for it. So this is a castle with a dragon. This is interesting. The Bone Dragon. So we're going to run into this full power. We're going to buff these groups. We're going to drop rocks on that group. We also have an auto battle function, but we don't really need that. That was great. I mean, that was perfect. We won that one. So that gives us 15 gems, which gives us a chest. I'm totally down. And of course we get all kinds of rewards. We have unit upgrades now. Looks like we can level up some of our units. So let's go ahead and get their levels looking good. Our swordsman's looking pretty spicy as well. Okay. Well, everybody, this has been a fantastic game. And I think that's all the time we have for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.